Hello everyone and welcome to the real episode 10 of my Direwolf20 mod pack Let's Play series, Direwolf20 version 2.0 on 1.12.2. So just a quick rundown for those who kind of skipped the weird episode that I made because I messed up. We built a basic refined storage system with two 16K disks, so there's 19.6 thousand items stored in here between all of our cobblestone and everything. This gathered an insane amount of resources. And that's only the tier 1. We built some farms. So this cow farm feeds cows wheat, which we currently don't have any in there. Then the babies get transported over here and they stand on these inverted mob filters for babies. So the babies stay up here. And then when they grow to adults, they drop down below and they get chopped up by the machine down there, the mob slaughter factory. And the meat juice goes here and the pink slime goes here. Liquid meat. Pink slime. And then over here, this is just a rancher. It's gathering tons and tons of wool for us. So I didn't want 2. I wanted 2 stacks of wool. Thank you. Hey, Dan. Dan is with us today. And what you can see is I've got a bunch of ores in my inventory. I figured out that the ores... We also have a tree farm. The ores that we want to process through the basic processing method are going to be these ones. Now, some people might say, you know, I'm not being 100% efficient. I could be processing redstone through a better method. And I could, but we're going to be getting tons of it through this thing, and we're not going to use as much as we are getting. So, processing it the way we're going to will be just fine. And in a soon-to-come episode, I'm going to be moving the ores and stuff, probably next episode actually, I'm going to be moving the ores and stuff to some storage drawers, specifically these ones, the compacting drawers, and you'll see why when we get there if you don't already know. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. One of the things we're going to want is... Oh, I had this all planned out, but of course, best laid plans and such. And I lost something in here. There was definitely a third item in that list. But I was having some weird bugs earlier, and a lot of stuff didn't stay updated. Anyways. So... Right. So for tier 2... For the second type of processing, we're going to need a bunch of stuff. But we're just doing first type of processing today. That's what it was. So, we're going to want a thermal furnace. Yes. We're going to make 3 of them. So, we're going to want 6 copper gears. This is why refined storage is like a god. And applied energistics too. It's not that they're one is significantly better than the other at doing this. So now we just need the bricks. We're gonna need 6 sets of bricks. 6 times 4 is 24. So we're gonna need 24 clay. We may as well just grab half a stack at that point. That's the pulverizer. I always do that. 2, 1. What are you processing over here? Sand into glass. Oh, that was not the correct thing to do.
Making stone and glass over there.
Ah. I'm just going to co-opt it for some bricks really quick, and then it'll just continue on its way. So, while it's doing that, we'll actually go to the second part of this. So, I'm going to use an augment for the furnace, which means we're going to need at least the tier 1 upgrades. I went by them. There they are. We don't have much Invar. Invar? Yeah, we're pretty much out of Invar. Okay. So, nickel and iron. Ingot. Okay. I only did a little bit of planning because I really prefer to do stuff on screen. So nickel, pulverizer, pulverize. Pulverizer, pulverize! Except, yeah. Anyways. Okay. So, that's going to be part of the Invar, and the other part is iron. Iron. How many did I do? 20. Iron. Wait, did you have Invar?
I'm smelting a mass amount of Invar
Where?
in the smelter.
Oh! You've got it running through the smeltery. Okay. Well, I'll stop processing stuff over here for now. Because I'd rather not waste it. Yeah, he got the smeltery back up. I actually completely forgot about it. So we're gonna want bronze. We're a little bit cheeky when it comes to bronze. Direwolf left this recipe in, so I'm using it. So that's the tier 1, and how much electrum do we have? Only 6. We only need the tier 1 for now. I'm probably going to upgrade them to make them more efficient later, but for now we only need the tier 1 upgrade. So, furnace. We were waiting on bricks, which should be done. There they are. Do 1, 2, 3. 3 of those, 3 of those. And I want the flux anodizer. So I'm going to need 3, 6. 6 plates. 3 of those. 3 of those. Do we have pyrotheum right now? No. Well, I only needed half that much. 3 flux anodizers. So, what we're going to be doing with these is flux anodizers are cool because they basically, this particular machine will only be able to process ores, but it will double them. And in the rare case of certain things like native copper clusters give you 3. But it'll at least double your ores. So Dan's working on this. Let's take a quick peek This is going to be our base, so this part isn't really finished yet. But down here, he's got some pretty cool stuff going on. So we've got an elevator from RF Tools. Boop. And then, ooh, this is looking even anti-blocks. Ooh, I like anti-blocks. And then he's got angles and stuff. Angles in Minecraft. And so we've got some nice looking stuff going on so far. I can't wait until he's got this part done so that we can move into it. But for now, we're just going to set things up so that when it comes time to move, we just move it. And of course, we come outside and it's nighttime. It's always nighttime. And sleep. Here we go. So now we're going to need some... We're going to want a couple of ender chests. I think we'll have enough for this. Oak. For now, we're just going to make 2. We are going to have more in the future, but for now, we'll just make 2. As well as a power cell. So, here we go. Because once we're at that point, we're going to want to be moving downstairs. One and 2. I'm actually going to upgrade one of them to the advanced power cell. 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks. And then we'll need a power cell card. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this guy. And we'll upgrade him in a minute. We're going to drop the advanced power cell right here. We're going to need our wrench. It's in my backpack. Just because I don't like having any sort of confusing power situation. So there we go. And the power cell with the link code... Oh, it did not drop it because it's a smart block and it hung onto it. But we don't want that. Link 5. Oh, it unlinked. There we go. Link 5. Good. And in. Now it is receiving power. And it's a huge battery. So link 5. Throw that in there. And there we go. So now we've got a massive amount of power being stored in here. And this one can input and output 20,000 RF per tick. Which is more than the 9,000 we've got there right now. So that's good. That's awesome. And then this power cell is going to go here for now. And it's going to be out. I need another card. But it's going to be the one that'll be brought downstairs. So. There we go. And it can do 5,000, which is more than what we need. So, flux. Hardened flux ducts. I don't think Dan grabbed all the flux ducts. But I thought we had more flux ducts.
I do have a whole bunch on me.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't worry about them for now, then. We'll just get things set up. So machine, machine, machine. Power will be going in the bottom of these. We're going to have input from the in the top out the back. Oh, you're on fire. You're on fire, man. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade.
This up.
Anodizers. There we go. So now these can process our ores for us. And you guys can probably hear my son in the background there. He's a little crazy sometimes. Let's just put this thing over here for now. And the first one of these is gonna go, it's gonna replace this crate, but for the moment, duct. For the moment, it's gonna go right. I remember one of the things we needed to work on today. We need a little bit of Enderium. Yeah, that's right. The end tier thermal metal. We need a little bit. Which means we need some Enderium blend. Which is going to be pulverized lead, pulverized platinum, and ender buckets. Which actually won't be as hard as it sounds. And you know what? We'll get to that when we get to it, because I don't even know if we're going to make it that far today. We should. We should actually... We probably are there now. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because this ender chest is going to go here. They're linked. And item ducts are going to go here. They will pull out items. And then we're going to need some more item ducts. I cannot type. So these are going to be input from the back, output from to the top. Input, output, input, output. And then we're going to output these items right back into the ender chest. Because this ender chest is also going to be used as kind of an input source for our refined storage system. We're going to make an interface and we'll hook it up and we'll basically push items into the interface. But for the moment, we're focusing on item processing. This will come probably next episode, along with all the storage upgrades. So yeah, we'll just leave it there. And so this is going to be here. It's going to be what this outputs to. This is going to be pull... You know what? I'll probably color these ones, and I'll have to make another one. You'll see what's happening. We'll get to it when we get to it. I need lead. What's the Enderium? Enderium recipe is 3 lead and a platinum. Let's do 12 lead. Platinum. I know it's here. I sorted this earlier. There we go. 6 of this. Pulverize. And then we need... So that's going to be 4 enderium. So we're going to need 4 buckets of resonant ender. We happen to have something in that this thing has been producing. End. Not end. Where is it? Resonant end stone. We should have found that. And each one of these will process into a whole bucket. So we actually only need 4. But what else we're going to need is the... I don't think we have a melter yet. I don't know why they always show the creative versions as well. I wish I could tell it not to do that. Magma Crucible. We need hardened glass. I mean, I can do that. That's not a problem. And nether brick. So, luckily, I went to the nether and got a bunch of nether rack. Actually, hold on. There's 2 nether brick right there. So, I have everything except for the hardened glass. Hardened, regular hardened glass. Hardened aluminum, hardened nickel, hardened copper. I hate this so much. I just want hardened glass. Can I search for specifically hardened glass? Yes, I can. I just need a lead. Get the lead out. Sometimes it's hard to believe that time flies so quickly. All of this lead needs to be pulverized. And then for the moment, I actually don't want auto input. Oh, do I want that smelted? Probably not. Enderium. Let me guess. No, I don't want that smelted at all. Oh well. I can just re-pulverize the ingots. Hardened glass. Just like that. A magma crucible. Just like that. So now that the magma crucible is done, we want it living right next to the fluid transposer, so that thing's actually going to have to move a bit. And of course it fell. My son is going crazy upstairs. I do not know what he's up to. So, we've got these 2 machines. Magma crucible here, fluid transposer here. Grab all that and tell this it's allowed to auto input again. Now, the magma crucible gets these. Then it's going to output to the sides, and this is full of resin. Oh no. That is bad. How am I gonna deal with that? I think I know how to deal with it. But the tanks are both full. I guess I'm making a new tank. That thermal tank. I have no idea what I just did. I threw it on the ground. And there we go. Now this should be able to output to the sides, and this should input. Why won't you... Oh, because that's actually the wrong way around. Input. Okay. And now I just need some buckets. And you might be wondering, why do I need Enderium this early in the game? If you're familiar with this mod. And you're about to find out why. Well, you will find out why in a moment. I just need the buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4 buckets. Actually, I want to show off a cool feature of thermal expansion. So, instead of crafting buckets, we're going to craft a tank. We're going to take all the resonant ender. Did you know about this, Dan? Because I saw this on a stream the other day.
What's that?
Look in the crafting grid.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, they count. It pulls it right out of the tank. So that made a 16 Enderium blend, which is more than we needed. However, that's okay. Oh, right. And you don't process Enderium blend in the furnace. Nope. It goes in the induction. We have an induction furnace, right? I made one. I am certain.
Right here.
Right, it's in the ground, which got covered up by the road. We're definitely going to go a little over on this episode. There's no question about that, but I'm going to try and get this part done as soon as possible, and then we can move on to step 2 later. 3, 4. I'll grab those 4. Here we go. Now, servo. A resonant servo. Because it's the only one with enough slots for us to say we want all of these items to be pulled out, and then we want a whitelist. So these are the items that'll get pulled out of the ender chest to go into this system. Do you still have all those flux ducts?
Yes.
Can I have a handful of them? Will the leadstone do? They should do for now. Yeah, until we like look at upgrading this, but I don't think we'll need to. So there we go. So now if I dump these in here, And we're going to go servo. And we'll just grab one of these hardened servos. And we're going to say go and go. So this is just going to pull anything out of here and drop it in here. Now, of course, the problem is that it's going to pull coal. And coal is one of the things that we don't actually want it to pull. Now, there's a lot of stuff we don't want it to pull. But for now, we're going to have to blacklist some stuff. Redstone is one that's perfectly fine. Redstone's one of the ones that we're going to be processing. Now, you can see it's already spitting out tons of resources. So, next episode, we're going to set up an interface for the refined storage system so we can pull the ingots out and store them. And then, at the same time, we're going to set up the start of the storage drawers storage system. And then, if that all gets done, next episode, we will work on second tier processing, which is going to be pulverizing the things that need to be pulverized and the things that need to be tectonic initiated. That's going to be probably a full episode on its own. So we'll do the pulverizer stuff, the things that we want to use the tectonic initiator for. We're going to need to set up a method of getting a lot of petroleum dust. So, that's going to be a thing. So, thanks for watching my Direwolf20 mod pack version 2.0 Let's Play series. And until next time, have fun. Bye-bye now.